Good morning, guys. It's Monday, June 1st, 2026. I am Eages, your friendly neighborhood loser. Let's drive to work. This has been the coolest summer so far. It's been like so nice and cool for activities. I haven't done shit because my friend died, and I'm fucking sad. And if he was here, we would be like kicking it because it's so nice outside. The last couple summers here, dude, here in Illinois, it was like 100 degrees. I'm not even kidding you. Now it's like mild as fuck. Beep. I'll get that in a second. I gotta make a stop. Actually, let me fix the seatbelt alarm now. I didn't charge my camera. I didn't really make anything. I just live streamed twice over the weekend. That's it. Just really sad. Just I'm completely empty, man. I was at the house going through his things, and it was rough. It's just stupid. Hey, good morning. If you're new here, can you double tap that screen? I'm going for a morning cruise. Check it out. Yo, double tap that screen. I need to make a little stop, and then I'm on my way. I'm just trying to navigate life spaced out after, like, one of my best friends passed away. And I've been filming that every morning. So, hey, thanks for being here. It means a lot to me. Can you double tap that screen? Yeah. So basically, I've just been waking up every morning and kind of just mouth diarrheaing at the camera because one of my closest friends passed away, and it's really hard to function without them. And so I just was been documenting like my grief progress. Basically, I'm doing better. Every time I talk about something sad, people leave the stream. Like, I'll be talking about, like, the dumbest, silliest, fucking moronic thing, and then more viewers will pile on. Then I say, hey guys, I'm here today. This is my stream. I love you guys, everything. And then I'm like, but this is why I'm a little despondent. I'm still working through something, but please let's enjoy the stream. I say, someone passed away. Shroom! They leave. I don't know why that is, man. People just want silly, lighthearted content constantly. That's a little excessive. I rubbed my nipple and the lights went off. All right. Hang on a second here, chat. All right, let's go. Seatbelt. Dude. Music. Felt like there was something in my nose, but there was nothing in my nose. You know what? We're gonna go around the back way for fun again, just before we depart, because we can. I just want to start making more content. I want someone to notice my channel. I want people to notice my channel and the vibe I'm putting out there in the world. And it's just a matter of time and money. I love making videos. I talk ad nauseum about how I used to do this and used to do that. Well, you know what? I want to get back into that. I don't want to used to that. You know what I mean? And it's like, now's the time, but I need to get a little bit of traction going. And I'm starting to, despite the grief and the pain, I'm starting to get a grip at gears again. And I had a couple of good sessions. I had one session with 4 or 5 MVPs. 3 of them were like in a row. So let's just check out the scenery, guys. We're in vertical mode still on the phone. You know, the GoPro is just going to be more versatile, and the angle's going to be better, and I can use it to film keyframes. And I just love it here. I love it here. I love my ghetto neighborhood where I grew up, because like, it's historical and there's places to kick it. A lot of modern places, man, there's not like places to kick it. You know what I mean? I mean, if you don't know what I mean, look at all the little spots and little areas that are created by all of the houses that were built in the 1800s before modern zoning. It's just like there's little lots and back alleys and places, and just, you know, as a disgusting pothead, you know, having cool places to smoke. That's like part of the lifestyle choice. You know, having cool places to smoke is, you know, you don't want to just sit inside and stare at a wall and smoke. I like to be active, right? That couch potato stereotype, it couldn't be farther from the truth. But I have been smoking more and doing less because I'm so sad. Like, that's a fact, Jack. Alright, well, we did our little loop. Oh, we did our little loop. Now let's get on our way. I really don't want it to be a work week. I want that weekend to still be here. That's wild, man. You know, I was going through my bro's things, and there was his skateboard. And even though I was wearing boots, I pushed around and did like a little ollie. And like, dude, like, it's an 8, but it looks like a 7. It's a weird concave. It's a dark star. I swear, it's like it feels like feels like a 775. It just might be like weird. Could be the color. The red ply is throwing me off. But dude, life is really fucked up, man. Hug all your friends. Talk to all your people. Don't waste any time. Talk to all your people. Make sure everyone's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say too many personal details about what I'm going through, like literal personal details, but like, I lost someone, and I've been cataloging my grief day by day here on these stupid little vlogs, and even though I'm feeling better, I'm back to normal life functioning, and that's like the part of radical acceptance. It's like, oh, this really happened. I still have to punch in at the office. I still have to fucking go get groceries. Like, it happened. Like, I'm in that place right now, but I don't think, like, I'm not, okay, and then I'm not being hyperbolic or exaggerative. Like, I don't think there will be a single day that goes by where I'm not like, oh, I miss you. Or like, dude, I want to do this. Hey, oh, dude, let's hang out. Let's go see this movie. Let's do this. It's just not going to happen. That's really rough for me, dude. So yeah, at the beginning of my grief, when I started doing these vlogs, I was talking crazy shit about time travel and stuff, like, cause dude, when you miss someone so bad that your whole world is shattered, you think of anything, cause you love someone and they're gone. You might say crazy things, and on this channel, that's a theme, saying crazy things, right? Being silly, not provocative, but silly. That's a theme on this channel, but we're being serious right now. Oh shit. That was a big ass bump. So yeah, I'm doing better. That's a guy. That's a guy. Dude, it's a guy carrying a bunch of bags and shit, and it looked like a fucking horse. I was like getting to the side, I was like, oh, there's an animal there. It's a guy carrying a bunch of shit. He had a cart and bags on his back, and it dead ass looked like a horse. But then I saw it was like rolling and not clopping along. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the time travel and saying silly stuff, but we're being serious now. Well, man, I'm willing to do anything for my family, you know, to a degree. And if the technology exists to cryo freeze me, I'm gonna be one of those psychotic people that does that. Okay? I'm gonna do it. You never know. And if I can't save my family, then maybe I could at least see the future, and it would be fucking wild. Or maybe I'll just like be so scared, they'll be like, we woke up a caveman, and then I'll just shit a brick and die. No, dude. So yeah, that stuff is weird, and it's speculative, and it's not, at this point, it's only sci-fi. It's not real life. I get that, okay? A couple of viewers called me out for, they said, dude, are you okay? Are you smoking that fucking meth bubble? Talking about the time traveler shit. I'm like, oh, it's just a giant what if, and if I could get frozen and revived in the future, just like Master Chief. Hi. Drink G Fuel. You could be a loser like me. I mean that in the tongue in cheek. If you guys hear that on the channel all the time, yeah, there's self-deprecation here, like, haha, I'm stupid, but more like as in the sense that I understand how shockingly small I am in the universe and insignificant. But it's beautiful because life is not supposed to exist. But when I say the loser, it's like one of those things that an older brother might say to you in the 1990s. Hey man, can I play? No, fuck off, loser. Or, you know, your dad might be like, alright man, what a loser. You need to get up and do something with your life instead of smoke pot and listen to albums. Like, it's that. It's something that's just so universal. And like I said, like the 90s, insults like that were like common, and that shit was hilarious. What a loser. Oh yeah, you're a loser, right? Or back then, before, like, okay, back when I was smoking before, people will always say this: hey, well, you're articulate and you're kind of silly and fun, like, but you smoke pot and you're not dumb. I'm like, yeah, everybody smokes. Like, people were like, what? They thought only like dumb people smoked. And it's like, no, when dumb people smoke, they talk about Joe Rogan. You know? That's the fork in the road right there. You get fucking stoned with the homies, and you're like, hey man, we need to restructure our local state economy because this is getting out of hand and this can cause the housing market to go up, or, you know, just spitballing examples, right? What was I talking about? I'm sorry, this van got really close to me and I just lost my train of thought. Company van with the ladders on it and everything. Homeboys, click. So that's the fork in the road. Before the van got close to me was what I was talking about. So, like, I get really stoned and I'm like talking about humanitarian issues maybe, or like thinking about broader ideas. Then the other dude gets stoned and he's right back to 17 years old talking about, dude, you think aliens are real? That's the fork in the road. It's like, do you have thought expansion, or do you yammer on about flat earth? Everybody's different. You consume the herb, your mind becomes a little more lax, yet a little more awake at the same time. And, you know, it's like the Rastafarian lifestyle or whatever, you know? And that's the difference. You either talk about Joe Rogan bro shit and fucking say some, like, hateful shit. That's what I never understood. It's like, how did so many of these people that had extreme ego deaths on LSD in the 60s, 70s, and even 80s, how did these people grow up to be, like, hateful, xenophobic, Fox News dads? Like, how, like, okay, in other words, when you know, because we talk about substances a lot on this channel, when you consume something like that, it's ethereal, it's otherworldly, it's just out there, and that's why they call it a trip. And you're going through vectors of your mind that have cobwebs in them, and you haven't thought like that since you were a kid, and you're expanding, you're growing, you're building, you're experiencing self-reflection, and at times panic-filled introspective. But all of that, you know, because you could have fun trips, silly trips, scary trips. It all depends on when, where, how, and why, right? But what I'm getting at is most of the time, 99% of people come out of that experience and go, shit, being a human is a gift, being alive is a gift, being some sort of bipedal flesh mechanism that can honk out discernible words that other flesh mechanisms can understand, that's like profound. And we should fucking like protect ourselves and our world instead of like, you know, rich people versus poor people. You're talking about wealth disparity and like stuff like that. Like we should like all come together. And then people are like, well, that's like queer hippie stuff. It's like, no, it's like if we all get along and everyone's got some cash and they're happy, like we contribute more to society. Like the ultra rich trying to like squeeze the lower middle class for more, that it's like it's just ultimately just bound to fail. Like even in the kings and queens times, okay, not all of the kings, but a lot of the kings knew if the peasants weren't happy, there would be uprising, there would be mutiny, there would be an upheaval. So like they make sure they give the peasants their loaf of bread or whatever they're due in the decree of the king or whatever, right? Even the most scummiest of monarchs back then knew if the people were pissed off, they would revolt, right? So that tangent is a part of my LSD tangent, dude, and mushrooms. Dude, how do you go through an ego death and then go, you know what? I don't like blacks and gays. And immigrants are ruining this country. Like, how do you go through the experience and that's who you become, like that's what you get out of it? Because like by nature, the way these things work, they open your eyes, they show you like love, and they show you something that can't be explained with words. And then when you flutter back down to the zone of reality, it stays with you, and you want to live and love and prosper, and you want to spend time with your family, and you want to help other people, right? So how do you come out of an ego death or just like a binger of a trip and then go, I don't like blacks and gays? Like how? So people like you know, a Grateful Dead dad. That music is terrible. I'm not even going on a tangent. Fuck Jerry in his grave. He was an untalented hack, piece of shit, drug addict. That being said, their sound engineer Stanley Osley, starting the LSD revolution in like the United States, that's a thumbs up. How do these Grateful Dead dads trip their balls off and then like go like, you know what? I don't like Muslims. They did 9/11. Like, how do you? I have no idea. Hey, what up, dog? Yes. Hey, bro, what's... I don't like that I'm overweight right now. Why do you always have to point it out, guy? I might be a hippo, but you probably got a small cock. How about that? Oh, man. White people are telling us about the weather now? Well, that's the meteorologist. You're watching the local news, and you need to take your medication. You know what, though? If I have a couple people that hate watch me and think I'm cringe, dude, they're hate watching me. You're sticking around to shit on me, right? Now, there are some YouTube channels and YouTube lives that I will say something snotty in the comments, right? But like, once I see that their gimmick is stupid and be like, oh, fuck you, and then I leave, Some people stick around and hate watch. If I don't like something, I'll put my 2 cents in. I might poke around here and there, but I don't I don't go back to that channel daily or whatever. I've seen people do that. Okay. Nice. Nice. I have no idea what you get out of this. Oh, man. I ain't even mad, bro. Keep commenting, dude. It's like counts as like interaction and viewer engagement. And, you know, I don't know. English not your first language. Where are you from, big dog? You seem like you might be from India. Are you gonna send me my Robux that you said you were gonna send me? Hey, you said you were gonna send me V-Bucks on Fortnite. Dude, I don't know what you're... Honestly, it just makes you look like a jackass, brother. I think I remember you. Like, I think I remember your specific trolling. Why are you so angry? I know I'm stupid. You don't have to come here and tell me I'm stupid. Right? You know how so many people say, if you don't like it, click off. But, like, are you okay? Why are you so angry? No, seriously, why are you so angry? Dude, reality is so cooked right now. I don't know how trolling is, right? Like, are you trolling? Are you actually an angry person? Or are you trolling and you're an angry person and you're trying to get me to big react? Or are you someone who knows me in real life? Someone from Xbox? Like, I don't know. Yes, I am stupid. I'm gonna leave this live here. Oh God. Are you a hate fan? Are you like a hate stan? Oh Jesus. Well, I'm not a lol cow, I'm just an idiot. I got a hate stan already. Are you from India? Dude, a couple of these trolls are from India, man. I fuck with that biryani, though. I'm telling you, dog. I fuck with it. You can't do biryani without the saffron, though. You gotta infuse the saffron into the milk, dude. Bro, I was gonna say Bangladesh. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I know. So, like, what do you do for a living? Do you scam people on, like, Fortnite? Or, like, are you like that greasy guy in the fish market with the big blade who cuts the stuff? Oh, wow. That cop had that lady pulled over, like some shit went down. It looked like someone ran into the sign of that apartment complex. Yo, good morning, guys. Hey, even if you hate me, think of that thumbs up as a middle finger button. Double click the screen for the middle finger button, right? This guy that hates me, he's come in here 3 times now. And at first, it kind of like hurt my feelings, and I was like, "What is he doing?" And then I was like, "Oh, like I've been out for a long time. Insults aren't like that bad." Nice. But guy, if you actually don't like me, the more you comment in the live, and the more you interact with my shit, the more watch hours and the more my analytics go up. So like if you hate me, you wouldn't watch me though. That's the thing. So you love to hate me? Should I dress up as a hippo for Halloween? And then would that satisfy you? Because you tell me I'm a hippo, I think I'm more of like an elephant. When I started gaining weight and becoming fat, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, I'm an elephant. All right, well, I was thinking more like elephant, fat and but smart and majestic. But a hippo's just like, thanks for insulting my intelligence too. Although they are very dangerous. They kill a ton of people in Africa. Dude, I wonder how old this hater even is. Thank you. I try to seem articulate because most Americans right? But what you guys from not here, okay? You got to understand is that there's a lot of people that they don't like what's going on here. We don't like Trump. We don't like this stupidity, right? There are Americans that aren't fucking stupid. Like, there are Americans that aren't ignorant tourists and fucking act like an asshole in Japan and get banned. Like, there are smart Americans. You're like my father's age? Oh, wow. More than my father's age. Damn, dog. Don't get your uncircumcised cock all hard. No, that's okay, man. That's cool. Even if you're hate watching me, that's cool. And I fuck with biryani. And what the hell, man, dude? I like Indian food. But also, this is the stupid American part, is I like Taco Bell. I had viewer retention for such a long time with that guy. I wonder if he's gonna come back. Yeah, I wonder what it's like to be in a different country. It probably seems like we're all raging morons that are cheering on Trump to destroy America more. But we're not. I don't want to brag or sound like a smug ass, but I'm gonna sound like a smug ass. I was talking about Israel as a pariah state in 2006. I was like, why are we funding them? I was like, hey guys, where does this super PAC money come from? What's up with both Democrats and Republicans that are voting in the interests of Israel and their expansion and their fucking dude, it's not okay, right? And I would say stuff like that back then, and people would be like, oh, you're so anti-Christian, you hate God. I'm like, what? No, they're committing a genocide. No. And then I like mentioned the Nakba or whatever, like when they drove out all the Palestinians in the 40s or whatever. And they're like, and people were like, that's not real. That never happened. I'm like, well, no, here it is in a book. And then like this was like before everyone had smartphones and was like fucking like, hey, look, Google, look here, look, I'm right. Bro, I was showing people in a book, like, look, this is what they fucking did to these people, and they have expansionist goals, and they're Zionists, and they want to take over the entire Middle East. It's insane. And we support it. And people would be like, well, yeah, the Jews are the chosen people, and blah, 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 blah. Like, stop drinking the Kool-Aid for a second. Murder is bad. The complete annihilation of states around you for your expansionist goals, and that is bad. Greater Israel, like Zionism, being like, hey, my religion and my God said I could just kill everyone here and take everything. That is wrong. Fucking right? I said that in the 2006. People looked at me like I was a fucking alien. And now people are finally being like, oh, they're just killing kids? Like, just like Iran, okay? Mainstream media didn't fucking talk about this. And when they did, if they did, they didn't frame it right. The first fucking place we hit was an all-girls school. Not only did we hit it, we like triple tapped it. We hit it, rescuers came, and people came, and then we hit it again. Yeah, I'm still alive, big dog. Bro, have you ever made naan bread in a tandoor, bro? Stick it to the side of that bitch and then peel it off. Bro, please tell me you've actually made the naan bread in the tandoor, because that shit is like delicious. Hello again. I don't know why people are watching now, but the hippo is here. I'm a fat fuck. I'm a fat fuck. This guy from India says I'm a fat fuck. Well, if I'm a hippo, what animal are you? Oh man, if you were a Pokemon, you'd be like Magikarp or something. Just swimming aimlessly with your mouth open. You're the father of the hippo? Bro, that sounds like a sick rap album. Yo, I'm the father of the hippo. Now you see, hippos and elephants are different. I think hippos are bovine. They're cow-like. They're in the same like a genus or penis, or they're in the same group as cows, I think. But elephants are a different. I think elephants and rhinos are different. I don't know, man. I studied all this when I was in school at one point in time. I'm the fat hippo. I'm the fat hippo, keeping your homegirls moist. They hear my squeaky voice on the mic and rejoice. Wait, your dad fucked a hippopotamus and you're half hippo and half human? That's awesome. Well, wait, isn't Ganesh part elephant? That's cool. Dude, Hindu pantheon's the best, man. No, I'm not quoting Oppenheimer. It's the Bhagavad Gita part where it's Shiva is like, now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. That was one of my favorite. That's some hard shit right there. And okay, that sample may have been used in a lot of industrial songs. Also, Full Metal Jacket. People sample Full Metal Jacket to death. But I want to sample any black and white movie quote. Any old quote. You know, when they had that kind of ribbon mic where it was like, maxed out on the treble. You gotta scoop the mids. You gotta scoop the mids, guy. Oh, yeah. I want some quotes like that. Even it doesn't have to be a popular movie or even a B movie. It could just be like a movie that came out or something. Like all of those old quotes right before a beat drop, like, we're all going to die. You know, like a beat drop. You know, like, he tried to fuck me. It's okay, bro. If you want to come in here and shit on me, and that's your thing, that's cool. If you want to come in here and be nice, and that's your thing, that's cool. You haven't said or done anything bannable. I just fucking hope this day goes quickly. Because I want to get back home and chill out and do some shit. I gotta charge my camera and plan my next videos instead of just live streaming. And okay, yo. I'm at work. Oh, there's a duck there. Hi, duck. Don't go in the street. That's dangerous. I love animals. People who abuse animals deserve an excruciating, torturous death. I think that truck is here for me because I called in a load on fucking Friday. Oh, sorry. You're asking me to say sorry to you. Okay, yeah. Sorry, bro. Sorry for being a fat, dumb, fucking American hippo fucking piece of shit. If you do like and subscribe, thank you. That's awesome. If you do like and subscribe, share me around to other people that you think might like my silliness. You understand the English very well? You know what I mean? Like, there's people from Indonesia on my analytics, like, that watch me also. So I think they put on auto-generated subtitles, maybe, or I don't know. It said people from Indonesia and people from like obscure places. No, I'm not roasting you. No, I'm not roasting you. I think I've always wanted to travel to India. When I was younger and I was like doing my Hunter S. Thompson kind of phase and I was like a spiritual drug guru or some shit, I really wanted to go to India and like do like backpack around and like go to some temples and like do some, you know, like I wanted to go to the temple with the rats and Oh, you're not from India? Then I'm a fucking moron. Like the Call of Duty game when they got it wrong. Well, that's embarrassing. I need to do some studying on geography then. I could have sworn you said that. That's okay. You can unsub right now. You can unsub if that's offensive, because I'm not that stupid. I'm just not, I don't, you know what I mean? I can tell you weeb shit about South Korea or something, but I don't know a lot about that part of the world. Honestly, I need to learn more. That's a fact, Jack. Where I might be ignorant at times, I actually want to learn more. So, I have to sub to your channel too. Do you have videos on your channel? Because you could show me what it's all about to be where you're from, dude. Okay, well, enjoy your day at work, buddy. I'm sorry for getting the country wrong, but yeah, I really appreciate you coming, even if you were calling me names at first, because this is the start of building something on YouTube. And if you like my videos, I like your videos, and then you get shared in the algorithm, I get shared in the algorithm, and it works out for everybody. So, thank you. Thank you, Bunty. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for watching. Have a good day at work. I'm going to have a good day at work. Even though I'm sad, we're going to power through the day. Oh, okay. Well, good luck. Good luck in the Army. Stay safe. Wear your helmet. Okay? That's cool. That's cool. Oh, someone else here. Can you double tap the screen? I gotta get going in about 5 minutes here, so I'm probably just gonna dip now. But if you could double tap that screen, I've been doing weird, silly, fucking catatonic, goofy, embarrassing lives, vlog style every morning from my smartphone, because I'm going through some hell, some grief of losing a friend. And maybe I could look back on these cringe videos and look at my progress, because right now it feels like I'll never be happy again, and it feels like I don't know my place without this person in my life, and like things are so different and things are so fucked up. But each day gets a little bit better, even though I feel like I'm living in the wrong reality. Rick and Morty, that's a dumb show, but you know how they hop like Doctor Who. Yeah, man. And so maybe I could eventually turn all these videos private, but for now just leave them. And I could go through it and I could see, like, look, day 1 I was like really like not with it. Day 2 I was just despondent, and I could like look and I say, oh look, I can see my own progress of getting over something, getting through something. I don't even like the term getting over it, because it was a person I really loved and cared about. So it's like, oh, get over it. I don't even like that phrasing. Like, I would say get through it. Get through the grief. But yeah, you can see in my videos now that I'm doing a little bit better. I was live streaming the other day. Don't forget to check out that live stream. And peace out. I got schooled today on geography and being ignorant about where I thought places were. I did a Call of Duty. When they had what was it? Oh yeah. When they said Karachi was in India, and it's not, and it was like a Call of Duty map, and they got it wrong, and it was just something you could just Google. Oh man, But anyway, I'm gonna leave this live stream up because I don't want to be the perfect curated badass version of myself for online. Like I said, I'll probably make all these videos private eventually, but you know, this is me. This is me being a sad fuck, and I'm also a hippo, apparently. So thanks again, Bunty, and I'm gonna peace out. And they said, hey, I'll check out your stream every morning when I have time. That's interesting. And I think this is just the slow start of building a community. And I like all these random people coming to the lives and becoming subscribers and shit. But I want the Gears of War community to notice me. I want them to be like, oh, you're the blind sniper guy. Like, you can barely see, and you no scope motherfuckers back to back to back to back. Holy shit. And as you can see from my gameplay yesterday, I am getting back with it a little bit. Despite being sad, I'm kind of compartmentalizing that. I'm just getting really stoned, unfortunately. And here's the thing about me talking about pot incessantly. Growing up, I had a condition. It's called SPC. My mom didn't understand it. Smoking pot constantly. No. It's kind of like that lifestyle choice, right? Like, once I hit that blunt when I was like a kid, I was like, I said, oh, you could just be calm all the time? Like, you don't have to feel nervous all the time? You could just be calm all the time? I said, okay, this can work. This can work. I landed a skateboard trick after smoking, and I said, oh, this can work. Time just slowed down, son, right? Even though I talk about it a lot, I'm such a loser. That's not my whole personality. But what I'm getting at is my happy-go-lucky, carefree, smoke weed, man, lifestyle. It now that I'm suffering extreme grief and sadness, it's more like, instead of being like, all right, what are we gonna do today? It's like I wake up and I'm like, oh. And so smoking to quell anxiety and help with being sad is not a fun experience. It's not the same as, all right, wake and bake, guys. It's completely different. And I guess this is the full switch from recreational to medical. I get it now, dude. And that being said, it's not one of those substances. You can't just smoke your ass into oblivion and forget your problems. You're high, and then you're still thinking of the upsetting stuff. So it allows you to like just be calm, to not feel panicked, but to realize the gravity of what's going on, but to sort through it mentally without panic, without knee-jerk, this, oh, that, oh, this, oh, that. You're just like, okay, something fucked up happened. I have to continue here. I'm at point C. I need to make it to point Z. Okay? One thing at a time. Yeah. So it can be really helpful. It can be really helpful. And, for the 10% of people that it wigs them out, I don't know what to tell you. It's not for you. Or you do it in small increments till your body gets used to it. Because sometimes you can go, I have a headache. I feel like I get that. Okay? Especially after a long tolerance break. But, for that 10% of people, maybe you need to just get on something. But because real quick, because I gotta go here, we would have this buddy. We would all smoke, and we'd smoke a little, but then I'd be passing around a big bong or whatever, and we hit a blunt. We're hitting a bong. We're just going crazy with it, right? And my one friend would be like, what was that? And we'd be like, dude, it was cars driving by. There's a street right there. So there's like a main road. And like, but the slats in the fence, the old fence before, like old school, the little slats, the light was coming through. It was like flashing on the side of the shed and the house and the backyard. So like, he was like, what was that? And then like two cars went by and then like a truck. He was like, what was that? And we were like, dude, calm the fuck down. It's cars going by. Dude, and then that's when I was like, hey man, like, I know I could be a pot pusher. And I like talk to my buddy. I say, hey man, maybe it's not for you. And that triggered him. He said, fuck you, I can smoke. And he starts smoking more and he got more paranoid and it was like, dude, I was just like, hey, maybe it's not for you. And like, then he started smoking like he had something to prove and like was wigging out. I gotta go. Thanks for watching, guys. I wasn't even gonna live stream this morning, but I felt so sad I just went for it. I just went for it. Like Donald Trump around a woman. He just went for it. Social commentary. Trump defenders be like, don't make fun of that. That's not. No, he did it. Fuck you. You voted for him. Fuck you. Here's the thing, though. Because I do have to go. This is the message to, like, I've addressed this in, like, at least 10 videos, I swear. To all the bros who are like, I love your content, but you got political. It's not political to be like, hey, dude, the president did all these crimes and he got convicted of them and he's the president and people look up to that. Am I living in the real world? And people are like, don't get political, bro. Like they're like, hey, don't attack my Trumpy. And it's like, you're not doing your value as a citizen being like, hey, this is all fucked up. We can't do this. You can't just be like, I'm racist and he's racist, so I'm going to vote for him even if he does other stuff that fucks me over too. Are you serious? It's time for you MAGA people to turn your back on Trump, dude. Really? But dude, don't get political, man. Don't get political. Society is crumbling in front of us. And people are like, don't get political, bro. It's like, I'm not getting political. I'm not being like, I'm a leftist. Watch Hassan Piker. Fuck Israel, blah, blah, blah. I'm anti-Zionist and stuff, but like, you guys, I'm just a regular guy looking at what's happening in front of me and going like, oh, this is bad. And the thing is, the people that like vehemently support it are like, I'm 36. They're younger than me and beyond younger. Like, so look, the people that say don't get political, bro. I'm not getting political. I'm not talking about Trump's policies. I'm not even talking about the crazy illegal war. I'm not talking about how it's affecting gas prices or never. I'm just saying, you guys, how can you be like, oh, he was convicted in a civil court of multiple sex crimes, and he's done all these felonies, and he's done all these rug pull scams, and the Trump phone, and all. How is that getting political? To just be like, yo, this guy's a scumbag, he shouldn't be the president. Obama was a scumbag, George W. was a scumbag, right? But they weren't actively trying to hurt America. They were fueling foreign wars, forever wars in the Middle East, and They were drone striking the fuck out of civilians. They were doing gross things, don't get me wrong, but they weren't actively destroying the fabric of America. They were racist, they were bad. Oh, but one was the left and one was the right. No. 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 The traditional Democrats, the Obamas, they're all nice, they're all humanitarian. His policies, he did so many great things, right? But what you guys don't understand is they're still on the same page with the Republicans of blowing up the Middle East and fucking sucking off Israel and like destroying people's lives over oil and shit. That's all the same. That's all the same, dude. Yeah. So I'm not getting political. When you see the gas go to $10 a goddamn gallon, and then I say, hey, maybe the war in the Middle East, and people are, don't get political, bro! I told you not to get political! Hey, Western society is crumbling. You know what the white supremacists say? Western society is under threat and they want to replace us. No, dude. Western society is crumbling because of you white supremacist cucks. Holy shit. You know, like, why can't you just evolve a little bit? If you're going to be evil and so stupid that you think someone different than you is dumb or inferior, can you at least evolve and be like a separatist? Be like, oh yeah, we're equal human beings, but we're just going to be in a white community. Can you at least like... Can you like be a progressive neo-Nazi and be like, we're separatists? Because what you're doing is ruining the system for you too. The racists don't even realize that they're ruining the system for themselves as well. It's maddening. It's maddening. Paper Tiger chases his own tail. No. Sonic the Hedgehog does the Sonic the Hedgehog ball and bites his own cock off. That's what America is doing right now. America bit off its own tiny little pinky wiener and spit it into the ocean. Jesus Christ, we're cucked and fucked. No one gives a fuck about common sense. They just want to be like, let's trigger the libtards. Or like, fucking super cuck lefties are like, well, we'll wait till, we'll get them next time. No. There's illegal shit going on all over the government and we're fucking murdering people all over the world. Fucking stupid do-nothing Democrats and the war, they don't do nothing to stop the warmongering fuck idiot dictards on the right. Dude, we're fucking cooked. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go on a rant. But dude, I just wanted to simply point out the fact that observing with my eyes what's going on in the government in the whole United States, seeing corruption in the open, seeing racism and xenophobia, homophobia, and trans hate out in the open, seeing dumb little kids like Nick Shirley that led to the death of Alex Pretty and Renee Good, okay? His actions directly led to their death. Why can't I go to daycare during the day? That guy, I don't give a fuck if I get backlash. He's medically retarded. I think I'm using the word in a respectful sense because he's not well. The lights are on, but no one's home. You can tell when he's talking to Andrew Callahan at Channel 5. He's like, it's a fraud. Somalians smell bad. It literally seems like it's painful for him to speak. Like he's thinking of the words. He's like, oh fuck. And he's like having flashbacks to blanking out in first grade when he couldn't write. Why is observing that and being like, dude, this is wrong. What are we doing? This is like a fucking Vine YouTuber from 2010. Like, why is that guy like? This is what I don't understand. Like, if someone agrees with your stance and they're incredibly stupid, you're just like, oh, yeah, well, he agrees with me, so he's fucking cool. He's fucking cool. Can't you just denounce someone who's stupid, like, even if they're on your side? Can't you just be like, nah, we want someone else spearheading the racism in Michigan over the Somalis, or Minnesota, or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be such a cucklord that anyone who remotely is, like, close to agreeing with your point that you, like, suck them off. Dude, gotta save face sometimes. Get that guy out of there. He makes you guys look dumb. But anyway, just observing that stuff, that's the gigantic point that I've been taking too long to make because I'm so fucking out of my mind and not sleeping. It's not getting political to point out the blatant corruption that's destroying our country right now. Okay? Yeah, but if it was a liberal, no. Obama was a fucking cuck to that system too, murdering people with the drones. He was the drone president. Okay? I just voted for him so that the other people didn't get in, because if they went in, another eternal war in the Middle East, not just drone strikes. You get it? And, like, it's super cucked to think that us blowing up girls' schools in another country and being fucking vicious and viewing people as a monolith, being like, they're all terrorists, let's kill them all. Fuck them. You know they're all terrorists, right? And it's just like some dude, like, riding his bike to work. What's wrong with you, America? How do you think that makes us more safe? 9/11 is going to repeat itself, and we're going to say the Islamic extremist terrorists hate our freedom. Dude, there's like the concept of blowback to these people is what? What's that? How are we more safe? We're destroying those people. We're giving them a reason to attack us. How is that more safe? And you're just gonna cry terrorists. But anyway, I gotta go. Peace out.